Like I think it's sort of onto something, but not maybe on the right foundation. Somehow there has to be some truth to it, but I don't know if like from I didn't say there's like a common ancestor. So like evolutionists say it's not about you have like your hunched ape or whatever, and it gradually you see the map and it gradually becomes more erect and then it becomes like the human being. So that's actually a misrepresentation of evolution. What it actually says is that it's actually just like more like a branch, and there's like a common ancestor that we share. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Darwin wasn't the first one to come up with it. Even at the time, he wasn't the only one to come up with it. There was actually Muslim thinkers that had similar ideas. Al-Jahiz was one of them in the Golden Era who had actually ideas of evolution. It goes back to even the ancient Greeks. So if we want to say that there is, this maybe, this whole Adam and Eve, the fruit, is related to something relating to evolution from a sort of, like you mentioned the word, did you say the word innocent? Something like that you said.
Yeah, I'm saying like,
We say that animals are innocent. There's a certain awareness that they don't have. And no animal from cradle to the grave wears clothes because they're not aware of, they don't have that shame. We are the only animal that has it, right? So there's a certain consciousness that we have. It's like almost like somehow like a veil was lifted from our eyes, and we got like this new consciousness, and that's the nakedness that we had to cover up. With our sorts,
yes.
of.
I also see the food thing.
Yeah, go ahead, Ramza.
I also see the food thing is, in my very personal opinion, that maybe it's more to, it's like when it's a direct disobedience in a way as well. When Allah told Adam not to do a particular thing, and he did that, it shows that biting itself is the realization of being human. Even if Allah has told you not to do something, but you're human, and this is the realization when you do something, you kind of realize that, you keep on doing stuff which you're even told not to do, or like which is harmful to you or whatever. It's not about that Adam made a mistake, but we human, as human species, or the animal itself, is
the original sin. That's what they call it.
Yeah, it's a built-in thing. And this is the realization of self as well, what we are. We would make mistakes, and this is one thing that will happen over and over and over again in our life. I think it's a very beautiful thing that our story begins with this, because sometimes we go very hard on our own selves when we